It's been nearly 7 years since Volkswagen unveiled the current Tiguan, so naturally, it's nearly time to meet its successor. Until the world premiere this fall, the compact crossover is being previewed in a series of teasers focusing on the fully camouflaged exterior. Riding on the MQB Evo platform, an improved version of the current architecture, the third-generation model will go on sale in Europe in the first quarter of 2024. Despite being covered, it's easy to see the new Tiguan is less boxy than its predecessor, as VW opted for a more rounded design akin to the electric ID.4. The Wolfsburg-based Mark says it has stretched the vehicle by 32 mm, 1.25 inches, to 4,551 mm, 179. 1 in, while height is up by 5 mm, 0.2 in, to 1,640 mm, 64.5 in. The width and wheelbase have been carried over, at 1939 mm, 76.3 in, and 2,681 mm, 105.5 in, respectively. Mind you, these proportions pertain to the standard wheelbase model, as VW isn't ready to talk about the longer, 7-seat Tiguan Allspace just yet. A recent report indicates the German brand wants to replace the more spacious derivative with a separate model, namely the next-gen Tiguan. There's already an SUV with this name built and sold in China, but a European-bound variant would be manufactured in Germany and serve as the second-gen Skoda Kodiaq's equivalent. Getting back to the regular 2024 Tiguan at hand, it promises to be more practical by offering a cargo volume of 648 liters, nearly 23 cubic feet, or 33 liters, 16 cubic feet, more than before when loaded up to the height of the rear seat's backrest. In addition, the driver and front passenger have an extra 9 mm, 0.3 in, of headroom, while people sitting in the back benefit from an additional 10 mm, 0.4 in. Opt for a more expensive specification and VW will install massaging and ventilated seats electrically adjustable in 14 ways. You'll be able to program automatic activation of the seat heating and ventilation based on the temperature outside. After the recently facelifted Touareg, the smaller Tiguan is the next VW in line to get the HD Matrix headlights as optional equipment. Its high beam can illuminate the road ahead up to 500 meters, 1,640 feet. Each headlight has no fewer than 19,200 micro-LEDs that are individually controllable for improved adaptability based on the driving conditions. At the back, there's a full-width LED strip because it's 2023 and every single car must have a light bar. Apparently, while images of the interior have not been provided, we do know the lesser Tiguan versions will use a 12.9-inch infotainment, whereas the fancier ones will have a bigger 15-inch setup. In some of the adjacent photos, you can easily see the touchscreen is a large tablet that's no longer integrated into the center console. The larger of the two diagonals is identical to the ID.7's display. We also know VW plans to install a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster and a newly developed windscreen head-up display to replace the pop-out HUD of the outgoing model. Speaking of screens, there's a new OLED display for the 4Motion Active Control mounted on the center console. It facilitates not only selecting the driving mode but also adjusting the volume and ambient lighting. VW remains tight-lipped about the powertrains, saying the third-generation Tiguan will once again be available with gasoline, diesel, and plug-in hybrid drivetrains. The PHEVs will vary in output from 201 to 268 horsepower, 150 to 200 kilowatts, while offering an electric range of up to 75 miles, 120 kilometers. These e-hybrid models will offer faster AC charging and standard DC charging for the first time. As before, the Tiguan will come in front and all-wheel drive configurations. The last detail shared by VW is about the evolution of its dynamic chassis control. Known as DCC Pro and offered at an additional cost, it now boasts 2-valve shock absorbers, which react faster to enable a smoother ride. The Tiguan should also be safer on slippery roads and more comfortable by reducing felt vibrations thanks to better body leveling when going over uneven surfaces, with VW promising to end sales of cars equipped with combustion engines in Europe by 2033. This is likely the last generation of the ICE-powered Tiguan on the old continent.
in the rain. Yes, I'm gonna put